focus as the government pitches a cashless economy after the note ban. A bonanza of cash rewards to promote digital transaction was also announced by Niti Aayog CEO Amitabh Kant yesterday. Termed what he called a Christmas gift to the nation, Niti Aayog CEO launched Lucky Grahak Yojana for customers and the Digi Dhyan Vyapar Yojana for merchants. Now, the schemes begin on Christmas Day, which is 25th of December, and a total of rupees 340 crore will be given in prizes for both customers and merchants selected through lucky draws. The schemes would cover small transactions between rupees 50 and rupees 3,000. The objective is to encourage all sections of society to transact through digital sources.
We'll do daily draws, we'll do weekly draws. And in the weekly draws, there will be a maximum prize of 1 lakh rupee, but there will be 7,000 winners. The scheme will begin on the Christmas day, that is 25th, and will go on 14th April, that is the day of Baba Saheb Ambedkar Jayanti on 14th April. So this will be a Christmas gift to the nation, starting on 25th December, and we go up to the mega draw on Baba Saheb Ambedkar Jayanti on 14th April 2017. On 14th April, so there are weekly draws, there are daily draws, and then there is a mega award. And on 14th April 2017, there will be a mega award announced. For consumers, this will be a mega award of 1 crore for the first prize, 50 lakh for the second prize, and 25 lakhs for the third prize. This is for consumers.
Let's go across to my colleague Jaiprakash, joining us live from Bengaluru this morning on this lottery system or so that has been announced by the government. Good morning, Jaiprakash. It is, of course, an endeavor to try and encourage people to go and use their cards and digital transactions, because of which we're looking at these announcements being made yesterday by the Niti Aayog. But how excited really people are on this bonanza of sorts being offered?
Well, in fact, actually, we've got some kind of mixed response on this scheme which was rolled out yesterday by the Niti Aayog. While industry pundit term it as digital tokenism, they also call it as term it as a little too less in terms of incentivizing the digital transaction. Not actually a huge digital push, considering the fact that we are an economy of people of more than 1.2 billion in the country, and 360 crores pegged for this scheme is a little too less. In fact, they go on to say that there are many takeaways from this fact. Ideally, there should have been something like a cashback or a payback for digital transactions or the card users, and that this should have been more decentralized at the state level. Create agencies at the state level so that more and more people are covered. 15,000 winners over the next 3 months, and 1 mega winner for 1 crore for transactions that are termed to be at more than 2 trillion. A trillion transaction is a little too less, and they also term this as a little too far-fetched in terms of creating infrastructure. See, Bangalore is already in the digital loop. There are many transactions or lakhs of transactions that happen in Bangalore, and what are the kind of incentive you are giving for these large platform users in Bangalore as such? And when it comes to rural India, where 60 to 70% of India resides in the rural areas, what is that incentive you are giving? There is no infrastructure there.
And Jaiprakash, do we have clarity on how these people are going to be picked about? It is a lottery system, we understand, and like you're pointing out, some cities, of course, are hubs of digital payments, like Bangalore, where a lot of people do transact with their credit cards, their debit cards, etc., vis-a-vis other cities. So can there be, a bias of sorts, because of looking at the fact some cities will have more users than the others? How will this really work out?
Yeah, absolutely. That is also one of the takers where they say that they can be biased because when you talk about incentivizing digital transaction, how do you actually do it? You have over 60 crore card users. You have a paltry 15,000 winners. How do you select them? You use a digital platform to select them. What are the criteria and how will they reach out to the people? So there is some kind of ambiguity on that front, but largely looking at this scheme, it's a little too less as of now.
Okay, and lastly, Jayaprakash, if we can just break this down once again for our viewers of the kind of denominations we are looking at, rewards from rupees 300 to rupees 1,000 for merchants, if I'm not wrong, it's about 50,000 to 1 lakh, but the big bonanza, of course, being 1 crore, which will only be one out of the entire lot, which perhaps will be drawn in April next year. Is that correct?
Absolutely. The final draw, which is the mega winner of 1 crore, will be on April 14 on the birth anniversary of Ambedkar. The draws will begin from December 25th onwards on the Christmas Day. There will be a daily winner of 1,000 rupees for the users, the consumers under the Lucky Grahak scheme. And for the business class, it will be 50,000 on a weekly basis. So there are certain slabs that have been drawn up here, 1,000 on a daily basis, weekly draw of 50,000, 25,000, and the mega winner of 50 lakhs for the businessman and 1 crore for the individual customer.
All right, we'll leave it at that for a moment, Jayaprakash. Thanks very much for joining us with all those details.